I'm Infinite. Luke. Y'all see that? My name is Sky Rei. Some people call me Scky because they don't know how to read and I don't know how to spell, so we all in a fucked up conundrum. And together we make this weak ass group called
Golden Girls.
That's our other name. It's both. Both. And we rap and shit. I rap. Well, he rap. Nah, wait. What do you do?
I make the stuff. I make the noises.
And I make something with the V in it. I spit vocabulary. Like I go in a dictionary and be like, "That's a word," and I say it.
Words.
And then that's how we do it.
You're pretty good at it too.
Thanks. Nah, man. We just sat down. We just had a meeting. Like, who introduced us to each other was Brandon Taylor.
It's my cousin.
That's his cousin.
It's my blood.
It's
my blood cousin.
Better known as YBZ, aka Young and B. Ah. Is it difficult to bring out hip hop in the Midwest?
Underground hip hop.
I mean, when you underground, that's the whole point. Nobody knows who the fuck you are, but some people, and then it become a lot of people. It's a little difficult. I mean, that's why we started doing shows with rock motherfuckers, cause them niggas got all the fans, and then they fans became our fans. Like, oh my god, you guys are rappers.
That's when you love that like punk rock, that little punk rock energy. You know, we act like some ghetto dirty kids. They ain't got nothing to do. Bridge kids. Shout out Bridge kids. Only the one. Yeah, only the scene knows what that is. Yep. Yeah, Hidden Images. It's a collaborative project actually, with me and my friend Eric Uncool. He this guy, he does a little thing. He got a little part in the thing. You know what I'm saying? He he wrote he wrote the track list down for me, so I appreciate that, man. What's happening is this project is called Hidden Images, and what it is, it can be whatever the fuck you want it to be, but it has instrumentals in it. There's also there's also paintings to resemble each song, piece by piece, and he's doing a movie to it featuring what's that nigga's name? Jesus will be in it. It was somebody else, dude. Macaulay Culkin. He's about to be in that from Home Alone. You said nigga about to be in there.
He wearing a tutu because he was doing Broadway stuff.
A lot of that shit going on for that project. So that shit. This guy, I don't know if you want to say it. He got some shit going on too, Bob. He might put that himself. Give me this mic. I want to talk.
Hi. I got a couple projects coming out here, and I got a couple projects coming out here, and
Tell about that. Tell about that new shit.
I got some new shit. I'm working with Nick Fackler, producer for Icky Blossoms and Indreama.
Yeah, like ain't a big deal though.
It's a big deal because he gets like movie scores and shit, and he's a big fan of both. And you know me, myself and Infinite Loop individually, and us together. He's a big fan of all of it, and we're working together on a project. It's kind of different. It's electronic beat shit, something I've never really done before, but something I wanted to get into. Not necessarily per se as a hip hop artist, but it gave me a chance to both sing and rap. So it's gonna be very different, very unique, and I look forward to getting into it. And hopefully get some fucking money, cause
You gonna forget about me? He got a cooler way up there producer.
nope.
In the microwave, and you like breaking them down, and you crunching them up and shit. That's what that sounds like. It sounds like crunched up ramen noodles.
It sounds like potato salad mixed in with potato chips and carrots with 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 3 month old ranch, right? Just smothered on top of it with a little bit of cottage cheese, and then you feed it to your dog, and your dog die.
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Even Bad Sex is better than the Both album because you still put it in something, and it was moist. See, this is dry. It needs jerkins. You get what I'm saying? Snap the fingers. Put the mic on it.
I mean, all right. It's okay. It sounds all right. It sounds like what's the best way to describe it?
It sounds like it's real raw and uncut and rugged, man. Like it's the best way to describe it. The best way to describe it is it's real raw and cut and rugged. It's futuristic sounds as far as the production from Infinite Loop, and then the content I'm talking about is, you know, it's very, it's very vulnerable. It's very relatable, and a lot of people from, poor, poverty-stricken families to wealthy, well-off children or people of all ages could listen to it and have something relatable within our record that we cut all independently by ourselves. Like he produced it, I produced the content, and as far as what I wrote to it, made everything from scratch in my fucking basement, and recorded a couple tracks with Brandon Alexander to make it sound better because they're more commercial and more appealing, so we can get it on iTunes and shit. Yo, shout out to Brandon Alexander, man. Came all the way to Houston, from Houston to Omaha, to live here for us, and I appreciate him. I shouldn't have convinced him to do that, but I feel horrible. But when we make some money, we're gonna pay him to go right back to Houston. So I'm sneaking my way into it now, back into it. I've actually sat down with my partner Adedayo Kosoko, better known as Dio. We're gonna have a conference meeting, but he's busy as shit and also very lazy. And so am I. So we're gonna go back together doing some art hype shit. It's mostly just gonna be illustration on my part with that. And as far as photography and stuff, I'm mostly working with artists. Like I already have 2 music videos locked in, possibly for next year, that I'm gonna be shooting and directing. And people have been hitting me up asking for services for a very long time, and I've just been denying and saying no. But I have worked with Fredro or Dro the Plug. I've shot his music video to 16. It's very dope. Simple, simple concept, but a lot of slow mo, a lot of cool shit. Can't wait to drop that music video with him, and you guys see my art, and other artists can come utilize my services. I'll give you guys budgets and discounts and whatever the fuck else, because I'm about helping my fellow artists, especially here. Now, when people come out of town and email me or something, I'm gonna give them the fullest amount that I can charge their ass. So that's basically it. Yes, I'm getting back into art. Yeah. Now it's very hard because I'm a full-time student now. I have this last quarter I'll graduate with associates this winter. So yeah, it took me 4 years to get an associates. So proud, so proud, Mom. I know you are. But that's what happens when you get into this fucking industry, man. You're trying to do serious shit. Music, you gotta make sacrifices. So I took a break from school. Yeah. Shit. If I was 60 years old, this would be a problem. I'd been gave up. Fuck it. But yeah, it's hard. I don't know how it is for Nate. How is it for you?
Buck school, man. This dude think he cool because he in the books and stuff. It's because I can't read don't mean I'm cool. Then, next question.
Dylan.
And maybe the other 2 die lines. They all spit hot fire. They all nice. But if I had to pick, Seal. Seal is one. Uh, Blue and Seal, Blue, and Sade. Sade. That's my wife. So influences, inspirations. It's inspirations. It started off. I used to listen to a lot of Radio Disney as a kid, and then after that, I got into piano. I don't do that. I can't do that. Back in the day, '03. Hit me up in '03. I played piano for about 11 years now, and grew up in church and played a lot of jazz stuff and other things. And then I got into rap. I got into Kanye West. I got into College Dropout. First album I bought with my own money. Then I got into GarageBand. Then I got into instrumentals. And then I got into Fruity Loops. And then I smoked a little crack. Then came back. And then came Infinite Loop. That's my life story right there.
The question was something about my influences. You know, the typical shit. My family. You know. Let me get into my scholarly self and shit. My biggest influences has to be family. Like, from my mother, she's a singer. She never really took it seriously in any way, shape, or form, but she has a beautiful voice. And my father, he had a trio with my uncles, Jeff Scott and Christopher Reed, and they did a gospel group. And I grew up in church the same way. I mean, he looks like the thug of this situation with his birdman hands. But nah, man, for some reason, music in the church just really inspires people to do music outside of church and be, sinners. It's great. I also have a cousin named Lafayette Reed. He did some amazing work in the '90s, early 2000s. He's still doing music. He lives in either Atlanta or LA. I forgot which, but he has ties to Atlantic Records and still hasn't hit me up to get me on in any way, shape, or form. So shows how close family really is. I grew up watching my dad record in the studio before I even knew what a studio was really about. So, like, I was looking at stuff with the foam padding and walls and watching an old, bald, white guy record my uncles and my dad, thinking that, like, why the fuck we ain't going to go play some basketball or something. And it all makes sense now that I'm older. Like, I've been here, done that, seen it all already at an early age, and now I get to see even more through the growth of me and Infinite Loop being both. Yeah. It's a boring story, but that's my spiel on my influences. Also, my first shit I listened to was Luda. I got my first my boombox from my grandma on Christmas, and my first CD was Ludacris, something Mouth of the South. Nah, Word of Mouth. There we go. That shit was nigga. Luda.
Cadillac grills, Cadillac grills, Cadillac check out the
My Cadillac 20-inch, 20 inch. How you like my 20-inch? I had the. Nah. It was a regional tour, not national, but it was regional and it was fun. We did a lot of stuff. A lot of stupid shit. It was actually, it wasn't like we took a fucking car and we was like, yeah. No, we actually had a bus. We had
the charter bus. Buses. It's the buses you take when you park really far in an airline. It's one of those buses.
Yeah, that was an amazing experience. It showed us how to appreciate our city going into other people's cities. Cause some people's small ass cities, nigga, that's. I cried for them. I was like, this is it. Y'all better come out tonight. This is it. And then in other cities, it made us feel bad about our city. You hop in Chicago. I was like, shit, just the park is our city alone.
Did they show you a lot of love?
Chicago was amazing.
That was the best.
That was the best show. It was the deepest show. It had like
was.
50, 60 people there. We made some amazing connections. Tim Casher came out,
Crazy connection.
the lead singer for Cursive and the Good Life Band. Yo, that was amazing. Like they on tour currently. Like they've been on MTV and all types of cool shit. Like he came to our show to check us out. Shouts to Saddle Creek.
Saddle Creek.
Shouts to Roger.
Put us on Saddle Creek. You know we good. First rap group on Saddle Creek. Who you know?
So speaking of
Man, we got video of that.
The pizza shop.
Pizza Shop Collective.
God, dang. Like 15.
Before my hair was anywhere near this.
Man. A full.
You can see
full
like
nest.
I didn't know how to perform like that. People fucked with it because it sounded good, but I just stood there, like, "Hello, beautiful, how you been? Glad to see you here with me once again." Yeah, he's good. He sounds good.
He sounds well.
Nate would put drops in on the worst parts. This is when Drake, that nigga didn't know how to do the knobs.
This was the birth of my explosions
Oh my God.
that you hear now. It was so bad. I didn't know where to put them at, and and the rights. I didn't know where to put any of those at. I didn't even know how to like do shit at the same time. So
Yeah, once we have 1,000 likes on our Facebook, our new like page for Facebook, it's both official. We're gonna drop this documentary called Through the Times, and you guys will see all that shit through day one. Literally, you have footage from day one to up until now. It been been filming here and there for like the last 2 years, so it's an extensive ass project. I didn't think I had this much patience in life, but so yeah.
what would you say?
Niggas at Saddle Creek.
I was about to say. Yeah.
Shit, the biggest
A lot of
break
us
is
fuck with it.
the biggest break was the Mean Street release show. At first, that was the biggest break. Most people performed in front of, and the most people that they walked like zombies to us. And I was, what I'm saying, that shit was tight because it was packed. It was like damn near sold out. It felt like. And then the Despacito show with big homie Connor and Ian and Landon, and Matt, and we performed with. It wasn't with the Faint, but with Todd Fink, the lead singer of the Faint, with his band Digital Leather. Like we performing with some legendary motherfuckers, and it's pretty cool. That was opening up for Despacitos and them. Digital Leather was pretty fucking badass. That was
doors open for that.
that opened up a lot of doors. Now we can't nonstop for 2 weeks. People just been hitting us up. Can you do this show? Can you do that show? Hey, can you do this show? Can you open it? Can you do a store opening? Can you do this? Do this? And I feel like I can't. We already because we made a commitment that we weren't going to do too many shows for the end of the year.
Right.
So, doing a show with Gerald Walker. That was dope.
Yes. All day. That was beautiful.
Yeah, shout out to the big homie Brisk.
Yes, sir.
Setting that lifestyle up, man. Set up the connection, man. Much love to him.
Movie killed it. Killed the performance.
Huh?
So movie killed the performance.
Yeah,
Killed it.
yeah, Mula. Shout out to Mula.
Okay,
That guy.
The biggest challenge for me per se, because I'm the me and Nate are a group, and we split everything 50-50. But the biggest challenge for me is being the manager of the group and maintaining focus. Because now that I'm doing dealing with everyday life shit, I'm another year older. I'm 23. I just had my birthday on Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving. But the biggest challenge in the most honest statement is just keeping yourself grounded and maintaining the focus and not being comfortable. I should always feel uncomfortable. Right now, I've been feeling real comfortable with what we're doing because everything has been very successful. But we want to be surpass the local level. We're trying to, we have a booking agent, but it's a local booking agent, and so we're trying to get, national status booking agent. We have some connection with the Windish agency, so we're hopefully get on with that. My friend Graham, shouts to the Reptar rock band from Athens, Georgia. just not being comfortable, man. Being comfortable is a hard thing. You always got to continue to grow. And sometimes, like, when we get the luxury to be interviewed by beautiful people like you guys, like we both know you personally and stuff like that. Now we're seeing you on a professional level. It's very humbling and we're very happy to be having these opportunities. But
I'm
we don't-
pissed. I'm still pissed.
But at the end of the day, I still go home. I still, I use the EBT card. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I ain't got much gas in my tank. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be comfortable with just being, locally known, or maybe I walk down the street, people may yell at me and don't know me at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't know me not one damn bit. Know us one damn bit. He has had fans come up to him that are legit fans. We have legit fans now. That's pretty awesome. But we want more. Which everybody should want is more. It's not being greedy. It's just being, being human and being proactive with what you want to be. Not being complacent.
I think in a real sense, we bringing out like just good vibes altogether. I mean, I don't know, and it's just natural. It ain't like we're forced this shit. It's like we just act feel good. It's feel good music, you know. Didn't you use that one of your songs? Feel good music or some shit. Yep. I does this.
Hold on.
What was that? No pun intended.
Oh yeah. I was feel good music. Something like that.
Was that on? Was that what's the word? It was on, anyway, I think it's just cool energy. We give off really cool energy, really goofy but rough at the same time.
I think
You know?
I think we make people feel comfortable.
Comfortable. Yeah, that's a good way.
Feel, like we relate to them. Because at the end of the day, we ain't shit. Even when we become shit to the public eye. We become shit to the public eye. Like, we may have a couple more dollars than you, but we gonna spread the wealth of knowledge. The wealth of knowledge is, way more potent, and you know what I'm saying, has a better vibration and energy than any real piece of paper with some old man's face on it. You know what I'm saying? That $1 bill, $100 bill with, you know what I'm saying, that ain't got shit. That ain't no real wealth. Real wealth is in the knowledge, man. If I can spread knowledge, that's the best thing I'm gonna do.
I gotta hear you, man. You gotta speak. You speak. Your voice too deep. Not right. Nardwar.
I just found a part of myself. I think we both found a part of ourselves that helped us find a better path to better understanding self. Like, that's the most important thing throughout this life, is to understand self. So this is just another tool and outlet to reach as many people as we possibly can, to hear out our message and hear out the message of others, and make their day better, or make them reminisce on some shit, or make them relate to some shit that they either had a friend go through, or they went through personally, or seen someone else go through. May not been too close, but they get it, they understand, and that's all we're trying to do, man. Just have a good time and relate to one another, because we're all family.
Family. That's cute.
Nah, man, if you're an artist and you're struggling, man, take a breather, man. Build up your fucking self, your self knowledge, man. You gotta understand what you're doing, man. You gotta read. You gotta learn the game, man. Job shadow some people, man. Become friends with, be genuine friends. Become friends with people, and let them tell you what the game is about. So you don't have to struggle. You just, you deal with your everyday life, but you don't have to struggle with something that you love to do. If you're struggling with something that you love to do, probably shouldn't do it, man.
Stress is imaginary. Remember that.
Stress is very imaginary.
What is that?
Man, you gotta dig for the gold, man. The
Who always
gold
got boogers in his mouth,
always
though?
got, you know what I'm saying? But
That should be gross.
you know what I'm saying? This is really, I don't know what the fuck that is about. I just do it. Put my finger in my nose, you know what I'm saying? Like I be sitting there, I be counting the jewels that's in my mind. So
jewels.
y'all don't be knowing. I just be like, man, how many in there today?
It's deeper than rap.
Yeah, cause it touches my brain, man. I'm like, man, so much knowledge in this motherfucker, man. It's
Man, I know you're
it's
doing it right now.
it's untapped knowledge right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So that's why I do it, man. Check how many jewels I got so I can drop them on people. The song I would choose that be like the last song to play for somebody to check out, man, because it was from the heart, man. It'd probably be "Scape," you know, some deep ass shit, man. Because I'm always fucking. I never get. The only time I get to express my emotions when I be feeling like Drake and I got two tears on one cheek. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe through songs and shit and performing. Because usually I just be quiet or I be making a joke or some shit. But that's the song that probably get out all my little bitch ass emotions and shit. Because life is hard on the boulevard. We always living
Give
against
me
the.
this whole sappy ass nigga. Damn. It's always trying to go sappy, bro.
I'm just trying to vent.
Man, dude. Vent is for air ventilation, bro.
That's why we got these flowers on here, nigga. Drink tears.
Trust your intuition. Check this out. We want to be gods out here. We got to be intuitive. That's from the gut. We got to channel that in. Exactly, channel that shit in to make your gut feeling your best feeling, For that's how that's Christ conscious right there, I'm gonna leave it like that.
Full of knowledge, man. Bothsucks.com, bitch.
Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!